Dressed it ain't shit that you could tell me. I know I'm good. It ain't shit that you could tell me. I know I'm good.
Hey, we're here with another episode of the Unfiltered P.O.V. I'm here with the guys. It's me, D Brax. It's Josh Nixon, aka Venom. It's Ree, aka Young Ree. We got Darryl Braxton, and then we got Hazy. What's up,
Yes,
y'all?
sir. Let's go.
What's happening?
Yes, sir. All right, man. Before we even get into it, y'all want to plug anything?
No, I'm good today.
Follow my Instagram.
Oh,
Follow my Twitter.
Trey, who's got my
Hold on, Darryl. Ree, what you say?
No, I just said follow my Instagram, follow my Twitter at the real Young Ree.
All right, Darryl, what you say?
shout out to my dog Travis Shoes got my heart. I'm feeling this hat.
Yeah,
Yes,
I got
sir.
one on. I got that shit on too, or whatever. Another black-owned company is the Chipmunk Chronicles or whatever. It's the Hillman joint. But yeah.
So
yeah,
links will be below for everything everybody just said. Just make sure everybody send that to me so I can plug that and make sure everybody good.
For sure. But yeah, man, let's get into them topics, man. Like I think we all kind of got different little questions we want to get into. So I'm gonna let everybody kind of introduce their own topics or whatever, and then we're gonna just go from there, man. But man, what do we want to be the first topic of the day, man?
I think all of them are pretty. Besides, I think all of them are funny except one serious, I guess, with the teacher. But for the most part, all of them cool. So
even that one probably gonna be funny. I know me and Darryl also had one we was talking about too. That a little less funny, more serious. I don't know if you want to start off with that one, Darryl.
We can.
Yeah, I'd say go and start off with that.
Because we did the opposite last time, so
Yeah.
change it up.
Okay, so one was like what's the fascination with portraying to be a hood nigga or a hood cat? Like what's so wrong with being just a regular guy? Why is it so fun to just be I'm that that's who I am, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean B. You feel me? No, but real, like I just want to know like why is it so? Because I feel like I see a lot of people out here like that. Why is it so fun to be the hood nigga?
Okay. Just a disclaimer, I don't use the N-word. I try not to use the N-word. My name is Derek Braxton.
I do.
That was Darryl Braxton who said that. I don't encourage him to use that word. I actually think that word in the black community. But yeah, man.
My bad.
No, I'm just talking shit. But I don't use that word. I try not to use that word, is what I'm saying. Let's go. Who want to start off? You know what I mean? Ree, you all right? Open the flow, Ree.
Go ahead, Rick.
All right, man. We just gonna get into the monkey and you know what I mean in the room, man. The elephant in the room, man. Straight up, because this is wrong. I think this is wrong as hell. And like, I guess right now in New Jersey, it's this chick. Well, not this chick. It's this teacher.
Well, hey, Ree.
Yo,
Before we get into that, let's get on bro topic, and then we're gonna switch to that one.
okay, bet.
So what you my bad, but what you think as far as that topic?
As far as that topic, I feel like well, firstly, I think like music and stuff like kind of portrays that a lot. You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes it seem like I mean, for real, that's really the only image you see. Like, if you look across all like mainstream music and stuff like that, I wouldn't put the full blame on that. Yeah. I would put like half of the blame on that, or like a portion of it. The second portion I would put like on like parenting and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to damn near be in your kid. And, you know what I mean? Be in their ear and watch what they doing. And, the kids throw up gang signs when they 2 years old and pictures and stuff like that. So those are two portions. And the last portion, I would say, honestly, once you like up age and stuff, it's probably just like females and stuff like that, trying to like talk to different girls and stuff. I feel like, it's a lot of people don't
impress people.
Yeah, you don't understand how to like be just a man instead of just being like, you know what I'm saying, just gotta portray a hood nigga. hood
Yeah.
dude, you know what I mean? Because it's multiple different types of men, you know what I mean, that fit in different categories and they all the same thing. But I just feel like that's probably the only three things that's probably causing that.
Yeah. Yeah. Hazy, what you got, bro?
Man, I think it got a lot to do with following, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you coming up, I'm saying like in poverty areas, like being hood or the dope boy is like, you know, they get the girls, they get the respect. That's what people think anyway. I'm not saying all of them get that, but that's what the perception is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People just trying to fit in, follow. Oh, that's the cool thing to do. We hear it in the raps. Our parents put us in this. But that shit really don't get you nowhere once you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
choose that side of it. But it's just because everybody want to follow, bro.
Yeah. I mean, do you think we you saying everybody want to follow? So I mean, do that come from a parenting standpoint? People not teaching their kids how to be leaders, or is that like a systematic thing? What you think, bro?
I think it's more of a systematic thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you just can't be born. I think you gotta just be born a leader or have that or be around that mindset or whatever. It's a lot. It's hard for people to lead. Like you can even be at a job and you can have 50 great workers, but only one or two could be a manager. The other one just ain't got it in them to be a leader.
Or it ain't their time.
Right. Or it ain't their time. Right.
Yeah.
But I think people realize the older they get, that shit ain't cool.
Yeah. Josh, what you got, bro?
For me, I think it's just surroundings. Because I know me, I can tell you, growing up in Mississippi, that's like what I wanted to do. Because I had an uncle who was a dope boy, had cars, money, and flash. And so that's what I seen, and not seeing the stuff that goes along with it, but just seeing it. That's what I wanted to do. Parenting was good, but going to school, that's what we talked about. My parents went around, and it wasn't until I got older. So to me, I put it on the OGs because it was them that was like, no, you don't want to do that. Go to school, play ball. This ain't the life for you. Nobody wants to do this. And it was like, you don't see the $30,000 I have to put back for the lawyers and things like that. And it was like, nah, I just wanted to have 17 in the cars like you. But it was like, nah. So I think honestly it's on the OGs, not like fantasizing and basing and making it seem like this is the goal that you want to be, instead of this is just, we're doing this now because we have no option. But if we had a way out, this isn't be the goal.
Yeah. Not to mention they make that shit seem way more financially like a thing than what it really is. Like a lot of them be really like kind of broke. You know what I'm saying? Unless they like the plug or they close to the plug, like they don't be, you know what I'm saying? They just make enough to go buy a car that they, put money in to fix, a couple cars to put money in to fix, or wasting their money that they supposed to be doing stuff with to uphold the image. It'd be like, you doing all this. A lot of times it's just people doing stuff for an image. So that's what's crazy about it.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I just always felt like, like kind of what we said, like, the culture, our culture, as much as like I feel like Black culture is the culture that, like, especially now, rap is like the number one genre. And even when it wasn't the number one genre, like it was still the it thing to do. So like people just always kind of followed that. And then you also got like, if you go into the systematic part of it, like, whether it's men telling people, hey, you got to be this way, you got to do this, or women telling you, oh, I only want to be with this type of person. Like we always just kind of like harped on it, and it made it like seem way more cooler than what it really was. So that shit just made it worse. So that's what I think. But Darryl, it was your topic that you spearheaded. So like, tell us why you think it.
Oh no, I think it's a lot, but I feel like it's like mainly peer pressure.
Okay.
just wanting to fit in. Like we make it hard on each other growing up to just be you.
Yeah.
It's like oh, you're not having
From
sex.
here. Right.
You, you don't smoke weed. Oh,
Mhm.
you ain't caught no body, you ain't stole nothing. Oh, you a lame. And it's like,
Mhm.
I don't want to be a lame. You feel me?
Right.
But
Yeah.
Nah,
being like,
Yeah.
okay,
that's
I'll be.
like, hey, that's a
It's sad, but it's like
Yeah.
that's what it is. But like from being somebody that's been in those shoes, I just I sit back and I think like, where would I be if I challenged the people who said the things they told me like, okay, so and just kept
Yeah.
it moving,
Yeah. Because
because
shit, if you think about a lot of the people that said that, did that, all that, they ain't even here now to even like make a case for why that was a good idea to even say it.
exactly,
You know what I mean?
nah, that's
yeah,
facts right there.
And even if they is here, they bummy as hell now because like one, they done been to jail so many times, ain't nobody gonna mess with them. You know what I'm saying? Or they, been out long enough, but they ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? So they still a
yeah,
bum. Like now you a bum, and I'm like, damn, I was really trying to be like this bum. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So yeah, nah, I feel that. That's crazy, man. So like now, as that, now that you've grown and all that, do you feel like you owe it to younger people to try to tell them different?
Oh yeah, most definite. And I think that's like when I first came home, I wasn't concerned about anything that was going on with me. My first thought was like, because I was so cool with my juvenile probation officer, I went up and spoke with her, and I'm like, I want to kick it with some of the youth, the younger kids or whatever. I want to be able to give them the words that did nobody give to me, or the words that I wouldn't listen to, type thing. And it'd be different when you got somebody that's close in your age range and who's been through that type of thing. So like a few of them cats I still kick it with to this day. Like I met them when they was like 14, 15, 16. I didn't grown. But it's just like if it was up to me, money was right, that would be my main goal, is just saving the youth. Like we let our younger generation down by not extending that hand or showing them what it really mean to be a man, or an adult period, or just how to live life
by
right.
being corny,
Yeah,
and acting like, because I ain't gonna lie to you, it's people like, I mean, because all right, I'm not going to like go into your whole life or whatever, but like
yeah,
it's people that have done things like you, right, Darryl, who have been a juvenile, been in jail for extended period of time, and it's people that come out knowing this shit like, dog, I do not want to go in that bitch ever again.
yeah,
Ever again, you know what I'm saying? But then they come out and then they get around younger dudes and they be like, man, don't do this. But then they try to make it also seem cool at the same time. They be like,
yeah,
yeah, because you ain't never been in a hole for 40 days, 100 days. You be like,
It makes you
now
seem harder.
you making it seem like something to do. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? So then they run after it and then they do stupid stuff. And then you also be judgmental about it. Be like, see, I tried to tell you all because I went through it. I was like, right, but you made it seem like it was something to do. You
Right,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And I think that'd be the problem. Like, it needs to be people that say, like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. When I was in that motherfucker and I was when they sent me to a max or a closer max, and I was doing 23 and 1, 23 hours in a
I'm
lockdown
scared.
and 1 hour of recreational, like I feel like I was going crazy. The days
yeah,
was going slow. Or when I went in that motherfucker for 2 years, it felt longer than 5 because I knew I was that close to home, but that far from the crib. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
No
it's people
facts.
that don't say that. You know what I mean? So like people miss that part of it. But
they be like,
yeah.
you can run your money up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
They gotta tell all the cool stories, and then they
Right,
end it with like, man, but don't do that because that's this and that. Like, but
right.
you
yeah.
just
You didn't
glorified the hell
glorify
out of it. Yeah, you done
yeah,
glorified
everything.
it, so it's too late, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So yeah, man, I think it's a lot to be said, and the thing is with it, girl, like you ain't gotta have no money to say that type of stuff. I mean, if you look at Wallow was doing that shit with his motherfucking camera sitting on a gate. He
Yeah,
was
he
taping
started from the
his
bottom for
camera.
real.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was taping his camera to a fence and
yeah,
was doing his videos. and he got a fucking Mercedes Benz deal now. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Anything is
it
possible.
really just depend on how much you really want to talk to people about it. But yeah, nah, that's crazy though.
Facts.
But that's the serious part of this episode. The rest of it is a bunch of goofy ass shit. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. But y'all got anything else to that y'all want to add before we go to the next subject?
Nah, just be yourself. That's all I can say, man. Be yourself.
Like I said in the last episode, I remember my granddaddy had said to me, like, what do you got left to prove? Like, why you feel like you got something to prove? And that was the first like real grown-up conversation I had with him. I think I was like 16, 17. And that I don't know why to this day, like that shit sat with me or whatever. And I was like, damn,
that's a good thing though.
Yeah.
No,
I don't gotta always be mad and ready to fight people or feel like I gotta like protect my respect or something like that. Cause it ain't even, it's not like respect is like something that's in the air. Like a random person can come through and be like, everybody respect you. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Now you fighting for that same image. You fighting for that same little thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that shit just not worth your time. Like, I'd rather laugh you off and make you feel lame than like go into a whole, like, you know what I'm saying, back and forth with you, ready to like take you out the game, like, and then take myself off my square.
Facts.
But yeah, man. So look, man, we in the we ended that one. I hope that was a good conversation. Though.
No, I definitely think so.
It was a conversation that need to be had.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, shit, there's a lot of shit going on. You got Joe Budden talk about Wayne. You got Reed.
So you might as well go let Reed.
Yeah, Ray. We're gonna talk about that teacher out there in New Jersey, right?
Yeah, let's get to it, man.
Yeah, let's get to that one.
Let's get to it.
All right, bet, man. I'm about to change my background. My bad on that. I thought we was transitioning to that. But yeah, man, it's this teacher in New Jersey. Apparently, parents are like outraged that this woman, I guess, is like, literally their words is because she's shaped like that, which is kind of wild in my eyes, man. I'm not gonna lie, but tell me what y'all think. This is the picture above of her. Like, I couldn't fit it in the screen like with her face, but I mean it's not as important because this is why they're saying they're trying to get her fired.
They're trying to get her fired because they're saying because she's shaped like that and she a distraction and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that shit insane. Who want to go first on that?
I'll go first.
What you got? What you think of that?
That's crazy. I mean, we all gonna have the same answer, different funny vibes. Like, this is one you can see. I'll even try to say, like, if she was a high school teacher, maybe she's like, but you clearly see she's an element teacher. So to me, that goes back to parenting. If I don't think my son is going like, dang, see Miss Johnson? I mean, no. Is she nice? Is she cool? Like, no. To try to get her fired because you don't look like that, it's a self-confidence issue. If we get down to it, because even a step further, those ain't even the teachers we need to worry about. Do me a favor, stop this podcast, Google this elementary teacher on charge for having sex with a 13-year-old. Tell me what you see. Then come back, look at this picture, and you can be like, all right, I'm gonna let her live. Because it's crazy. The fact that we're really trying to put like, because I know my husband or significant other would like something like that, then this little child is distracted. No, he's distracted because he's a kid. Like, at the end
I ain't
of
gonna
the
lie,
day,
my son like a nice setter. I don't know why my son is like that, but that boy, he love him some titties. He definitely gonna lay his head. If you got some big old titties, he is definitely gonna lay his head on them if you pick him up.
I'm not gonna lie, my son Ashton, but he's breastfed, but he doesn't understand because he keeps trying to reach his hand in my shirt, and I was like, "Hey, I beat your ass," but that's another. That's another.
That boy, Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Derek will definitely. He was, I think, he was breastfed for like 3.5, almost 4 months, something like
Bro,
that.
once you
But,
had
yeah.
breast milk,
Yeah,
don't go back.
but
Huh?
yeah, I mean, but I ain't gonna lie. Derek got a like he understands a pretty face. So when he does, like, he will get like real close, and like he just would do too much. But like he's not about to do that for no whole day in class. So like you said, it's like you more worried about. I'm not saying it's all women that's coming for this girl, but I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this gotta be a woman thing, because
I don't
ain't
care
no man
what you.
like, oh, my
It's a
son
woman.
or my son or my daughter's gonna be
I can
distracted.
tell you exactly what it is.
It was a white woman from Beverly Hills.
They caught them husbands looking at them husbands. Hey, them husbands looking at them women, and them women in their feelings, boy.
These are some
exactly
ill-built women mad about this woman body. I'm telling you right now, they mad because their body can't look like that. Y'all just got an excuse to have the fathers to finally come and participate in school. I'm here to tell you, last grades.
Hey, because I was gonna ask, when is the parent teacher conference?
You hear me?
Hey, you showing up that, Joe? Hey, you
getting all the attention.
You mean to tell me he reading at a kindergarten level?
What? I'm gonna have to come up here, boy.
I'm gonna sit in his class.
Can we sit in the class?
All right. But nah, man, that's insane though, man. Cause like you said, like Easy said, that you not worried about your kids, you worried about your boyfriend.
Yeah, that's all.
It's an insecurity thing, honestly.
Well,
I mean, but if it's a male saying that, then I don't know. We need to have a conversation on why you that upset, I guess. But I don't agree.
Yeah, but I think, like you said,
I know why, but it's not safe to say, man.
Hey, you try to get the sticks.
It's not safe in these days,
hey,
man.
real quick.
You gotta leave that subject alone, man.
But I guess that's another topic for itself, that I think people use kids a lot more. I was in schools, I mean, just in situations, general, because they hit harder. Instead of saying, I feel this way, if I say, my child feel this way, then you like, I'll get a little leeway.
Yeah. I mean, if we go further, I'd be feeling like people be using kids as pawns in general. Like, shit, people be turning little 5-year-olds into preachers, and I be thrown off about that. I'm like, we're not gonna work in this. I'm like, bro, that little boy does not know what is going on. And like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. That is one. If it's anything that make me cringe, is when I see like a very, very young kid like preaching like a gospel, whether they Muslim, Christian, whatever. If I see like a 5-year-old praying over somebody or any of that, I'm automatically like, I'm annoyed, because I'm like, y'all didn't condition this kid to do
I'm
that.
I'm not annoyed because I just asked you know why? You know why I'm not annoyed? Because I always ask them, what does that mean, what you just said?
But to take it even further, like, I guess I want to do my research, but is the kids learning? Like if my kids got straight A's, everybody in the class doing good, come on. It's obviously for the look. Like, man.
Look, yeah. I'm about ready to adopt me a kid just so I can be a part of this class. All right. Miss Johnson, how you doing? How's Ellsworth doing?
Ellsworth, huh? Was you fooling?
Man, get what y'all talking about. That woman fine, her body fine, and she got a smart mind. Let her do her job. She can't help.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, when I was in 4th grade, I had a crush on my teacher, Miss Purdue. Yep. Hey, man, I don't remember if she was thick as hell or not. I was just
she was just pretty.
Yeah, I was just attracted to her. So whether she thick as hell, pretty as hell, whatever, you just gonna be attracted.
I ain't never had a teacher like that.
I definitely never. I would have.
This generation,
but
crazy.
They got the craziest teachers ever.
Craziest.
Because when I was in school, every teacher was at least 65 years old or older.
No, I've had in my lifetime like 2 or 3 different teachers that I was like in love with type thing, but it was like never. I mean, like I said, I don't remember if they was thick as hell. I don't think as a kid that registers. I mean, even if it does register, like, oh, she got some big D, let me lay my head on it. As a kid, like when you get older, you're not remembering like, oh, that was so and so with the big. You know what I'm saying? It was just you was just attracted to her because you were a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think no kid like going out there like sexually objectifying a teacher, whether it's a little boy or a little girl looking at a teacher. It's not. I don't think that's a thing. So that's all that is people like projecting their insecurity on the teacher. You know what I'm saying?
To switch to a different topic.
Mm-hmm.
Question for y'all. Everybody's parents. Darryl, you can still answer. When do y'all have the talks with y'all kids?
About
because it has moved up. Like stats was saying, like at 9, kids already know, and that was like 2 years ago. So going from there, like, what do you have at talk?
I can answer that one.
Go ahead, brother.
Because I already have my kids. You know, they 11 and 10. So. My son really is the one that asked me, you know what I'm saying, like kind of like basically was just telling me that he kind of had some like man, he was asking me about it because you know they learn about puberty and things like that. So he started to be a little bit more curious as to like what it actually was. And that was, I ain't gonna lie, it was a little awkward having that conversation. Not awkward, but it was just weird just because you just don't think that type of thought will be in their mind for real. And it's just like that. I mean, I guess, you know, this world that we live in now is just like kind of in your face, like with everything, like turn on the TV or YouTube, whatever, it's going to be suggested in some type of way. So I just went ahead and broke it down to them like in the simplest form that I could without being like too descriptive, you know what I mean? Because 10 years old, you ain't got.
I got a question for you then.
What up?
All right, so you had that question, you had that conversation with your son at 10. Yeah. When did you like? Do you think that's the same time for your daughter?
I haven't had it with my daughter just because like
she hasn't presented it.
She hasn't presented it in any type of way. So, but you know, we have had like the, you know, puberty talks, stuff like that. Okay. You know, because they come into womanhood and whatever. So you gotta have somewhat of a talk with them. But thankfully, her mother and my mother, you know what I'm saying, was kind of helping with that, you know what I'm saying, and explaining that, because honestly, I wouldn't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
For real. But I can explain the other part of it once you get a little bit older. But yeah, if they're not bringing it to you, I feel like there's no need to bring it up unless you just like doing it in like an educational way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm mad at that. How about you, Easy?
I'm thinking about my daughter now.
He's like, damn, I need to go wake her up.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's kind of like, damn, it's here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I looked up and you know, it's 10 years later. So it's like, I really need to think about that, man. I ain't put no thought behind it because it you know, ain't nothing presented it. I ain't caught nothing like that out of whack, or I mean, you know, I seen the little TikTok dances and stuff like that, but you know, I addressed that. So that's a good one, man. Like, I guess when it's presented to me in a way, because I try to have an open communication. I don't hide nothing. Let's keep it up front. You know, I want to be the one to tell you first.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Open communication is important, and like leaving the door open for them is important. And if you can make them feel that way, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit, I remember a family member. I'm not gonna necessarily say who it was, but like shit, she didn't seem to like be like into that type of stuff. But then like went through, she was so cryptic with it because she didn't have a phone at this time. She was like in, you know, other people's phone and then created her own little Finsta. You know what I'm saying? Little fake Instagram, and her and her friends got like they all run the page, and they was saying all type of crazy stuff to little male friends or whatever. So, and I think she was probably about 13, 14 or whatever. But I mean, that's when we found out, you know what I mean? So
Right.
you just never know. I mean, and which is important to maybe, I'm not, obviously, I don't have a
Yeah.
daughter, so I don't know how that, honestly, it would be so hard for me. As much as I want a daughter, I'm so scared of that conversation, but it's like,
Everyone is.
sometimes I want a daughter so bad, but I am scared to have that conversation because I don't know how I would like present it. But and that's why I don't want to overstep when I say this. But you do have to like at some point be like, hey, well, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever thought about these type of things? Like what type of, you know what I mean? Understand that boys be this and girls be that, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I'm telling you, man, the shit that I saw in them conversations, I was like, where the fuck did you get this guy? Where the hell did you get this? You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Thought process. You know what I'm saying? So, and shit, the way she was talking in those messages, she had already formulated a thought. So, like, she probably had already known this type of how to talk this way for at least a year or two. So, like that 10, 11-year-old mark, that shit is important because that's when it starts to change. You know what I
Real
mean?
quick, before y'all go into a school, man, is a major thing, bro. Like, because honestly, I ain't gonna lie, until I was probably about, I mean, you obviously seen shit on TV, you know what the concept of sex is, but you really don't know what it is, you know what I'm saying? But once you get to school and people start being descriptive about like, you ain't never did this or you ain't never did that, and you agreeing to it, but I did that.
Yeah, I did that.
Facts.
Boy, I'm savage.
Yeah.
Peer pressure, boy.
Yeah.
I lost my virginity. I just didn't bust her cherry.
Yeah.
Stupid shit. Like, the fuck do that mean? Shut up. Saying some stupid shit like that, man.
Come on, man.
Nah, that's facts. So, DJ, because DJ 4, right? When would you think they had to talk? Or is it when they present itself?
It probably wouldn't be when it present itself. I be fucking with Derek all the time. Like, so I mean, speech wise, like, you know what I'm saying, Derek is a little bit behind speech wise. I don't mind saying this on the what's his name? Like, so like communication wise, we're not like where we probably should be. But I still like present certain type of conversation. And and that's another reason why I say this. Because your kids will surprise the shit out of you. You would think your kid don't understand certain stuff. Like I was pulling the trash cans in. I ain't never mentioned this before today. I was pulling the trash cans in or whatever. And the way our house is set up, like you can't pull into the garage without putting the trash cans up first. So you know what I'm saying, I done park the car across from the street to put the trash cans up. So I did that, get in the car, and he gonna say, you put up the recycle bin? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how the fuck do you even know? Like, what
kids be on that?
Said it clear as day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like that like makes me understand that like sometimes you do gotta like challenge your kids' ideas and ideology.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. And especially like 1 minute he'll sound like he talking like a damn 2-year-old, and the next minute he sound like he fucking 14 years old. So that's why like I challenge him daily, like with conversation. But sex, I don't know if he there yet. But I mean, I know he's not there yet, not at 4 years old. I'm definitely not doing it at 4. I'm definitely not doing it at 6 or 8 years old. Now, getting a little bit older, maybe so. It just really depends. I feel like it just like kind of. I know y'all was saying the age, but I feel like it's more like you can look at your kid and start to see like a little bit of a change in them or whatever. And you like, hey, let's have that talk. Like when you start feeling like it's awkward, that's when I feel like you got to get like something I learned in the military. You gotta get comfortable
with being
uncomfortable. Yep. So like once I feel like, all right, shit getting a little different, this ain't really a comfortable conversation, I gotta pull him to the side and be like, hey, have you ever had this? Have you ever thought that? Have you, you know what I'm saying? Unless you understand this is how it go if you had kids, you know what I mean? That type of conversation.
Especially having a daughter, you know, they're gonna have a period at some time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Coming.
And that, and you know what I'm saying, that's a conversation I'm not looking forward to if I do have a daughter. But like I said, all that, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like as much as people like play down having a daughter, like, oh, I want to have a son, I thought that, and then I had a son. I love my son, but then I also now I'm starting to like see the value in having a daughter because your daughters understand you a little bit more. I see people who have daughters, their daughters understand them way more than their sons do.
Right.
Speaking facts.
Right.
And you can have, I feel like the conversation, as much as it might be awkward because you don't want to have it, it's on your own personal shit, but like it's actually a easier conversation to have with your daughters because they understand you. And on top of that, like girls are more understanding than men are. You know,
that's definitely true.
No,
and you
can
tell that, bro. Like 2 7-year-olds, 7-year-old girl, she gonna be way more different than 7-year-old boy. He gonna be outside getting dirty, playing, flipping.
Mm-hmm.
She in here trying to figure some shit out, how to cook, all kind of shit.
My niece is like, my niece been like a grown ass kid for like, I mean, she's still a kid,
right?
Like, but she has a lot of grown people tendencies, and like I ain't even gonna say tendencies, but like grown people like attributes to herself that shit I still struggle with, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm telling you, man,
she can take care of a kid, she can cook, like she has
mature.
that like motherly type of thing. I don't want that for her right now, but I'm saying like I've seen certain shit even from a distance, me being all the way on the other side of the country. I'm like, she has certain shit about herself that like little boys would take forever to understand. You know what I'm saying? So
like my daughter, you know what I mean, at the time my kids are like real close in age, so like they only like 1 year apart. So it was a time where like my son, he was like 2, she was like 3. And like, you know, he trying to go in the cabinets in the kitchen and stuff, and she patting him on his hand like, don't do that.
Yeah, get it
Can't
together.
Go in there. So they just understand. Like even potty training, like she didn't have to be potty trained. She just stopped using it in the background.
I mean, just look at it like when we turn 18, you see way more females move out on their own than males.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They just
what so Darryl, I know you don't have a kid yet, but what would you do like far as talk?
Darryl gonna be the softest parent ever. I'm gonna just tell you, like Darryl.
I don't know. I feel like if and when it happens, I don't know the age that I would like to have that conversation with my kids. I do feel like I'm gonna be a goofy dad. I'm definitely gonna be the more go-to parent. So I hope that you know, I leave or instill in my kids that, you know, you can come to me for anything. You can talk to me about anything. I'm not scared. I don't think I would be that scared to have, you know, that conversation with my daughter as to my son, just because I'm just like, I'm different with it. I know it's just a part of life. You feel me? We just separated by our sexual organs. So, I mean, I'm saying it now, but who's when? But I hope that, you know, I can be prepared and ready for anything that my kids want to come and talk to me about.
Yeah.
For me, I ain't gonna lie, it was tough.
I was about to say, because now I need to hear from the expert here, because you got a teenage daughter.
For me, like I got my daughter's mother pregnant when I was 15 and she was born when I was 16. So from rip, like that always was in the back of my mind as she was growing up, was like, I don't want her to go through what we went through. Of course, like I told her, if I wouldn't change anything, but I don't want that hard life for her. And so your kids try to make it seem like they're innocent, right? So I started noticing a change in my daughter because I see she's growing up, she's beautiful. And so I, being that parent, wanted to tell her, like, not only being in the medical field, because I was the one that gave her that period talk and all that, but it was like, genuinely want her to know, like, if you have a question, come to me. Because I would rather you ask me and I give you the truth than you go out to your friends and get misled and things like that. And it was, of course, you know, it always started like at 13, I want to say, because she's 14 now. So she was like, "Oh, Dad, I'm not worried about boys." And I was like, "Right,
Until you are.
right, yeah, that makes sense." You think, and that's what I told her. I was like, "I'm not dumb. Okay, I was you. You get this from me. Okay." So, like, I'd rather you talk to me. And it was one of those things. And now she had a little friend that she wanted to talk to. Do I believe in having a boyfriend? No, but it's okay that you have friends because you're going to have friends regardless. Because I did that in 5th grade. I remember her dad was like, "No, you can't have a boyfriend." And we went to school, was like, "We good." So I'm not dumb at any circumstance, but it was hard. And having that talk was more that it was just reassuring and just letting them know as a parent, like, one, I'm always going to be your dad. These are the situations. As long as you take care of X, Y, and Z. And at school, make sure you're listening to your moms, doing your chores and stuff like that. I will take care of the rest. And don't be a follower. The biggest thing that I see in this generation is that you want to seem that cool. Like if you still a virgin, it's made it seem like you're a lame. And it's like it's okay with being uncool in that situation. I always told her, don't do nothing because someone else do it because you want to do it. And that's why I try to live by. So far, it's worked. My daughter's 14 now. She's first year in high school. We'll see. But yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. Hey man, hold on. What was the next topic, man? I forgot I got a topic, but I think somebody else had a topic before my shit.
Man, I got one more for y'all.
Yeah, we can do a few quick ones because I got one too.
This a quick one though. Fellas, is it a deal breaker if a female got like some messed up feet, like pterodactyl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
If we talk, yeah, no, I it ain't even no. I was about to give you a scenario. No, if them feet done, we done. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even like. I'm not even a feet person. But like, I feel like for me, I really like the like whole like makeup of women. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I love like, you know what I'm saying, how the whole thing about them. You know what I'm saying? So like the feet, the face, and then like not necessarily the body, but like how they carry their body. That them things matter to me. So if like I walk in and like you got some like when I was in high school, I kicked it with a chick. She had like she was like 5'2". She went to Ben Davis. She was like 5'2", and she wore like a size like 9 in men's. And
that's
bro,
like
it was
11
so and then she was wearing the Barclays. Y'all remember the little Barclay joints? They was already a big ass shoe. So just imagine a 5'2" chick in them big ass shoes. She was pretty in the face, but the shoe just always like I just always felt like the shoes was just there. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, nah, hell no.
With me, I think it's just more so like it's not that like when I say fucked up, I mean in like toenails, like shit like that. You know what I mean? Because the shape of her feet and shit like that, the wideness or the length and shit, to me that don't matter as much. But it's more so like, are you painting your toenails? Are you cutting your toenails? You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be in there with no sharp toenails, bro. I can't get in the bed with them pterodactyl feet scratching me up.
Them matter too, but if them bitches big as hell,
man, too big.
It's not like I never talk to you again, but it'd be hard to kind of get that out of my mind that like she like 5'2", like if she tall and she got like bigger feet, that ain't gonna bother me. But if she like 5'1" and she wear a size 10 in men's, I'm gonna be like blown. I ain't gonna lie. Because
Obviously.
she literally looked like a little cartoon character or something like that. So it's going, I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, and I don't mean that to anybody wear big feet out there. I ain't trying to get on you, but like
they own you.
I'm just saying, like it would throw me. I mean, look, I'm not 6 feet tall, so you know what I'm saying. I'm slightly under that. So
Yeah, but you 5'2", bro.
nah, I'm definitely not that. I am an above average size height, but I am not 6'2". You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like look, I'm not here to judge you, and it's not to say that if I was ever to be single again, it's like absolute no, but it would be an adjustment. It would definitely, if you 5'1" and you wear a size 10, I'd be like, damn, because I only wear a size 11 and a half, my damn self. So if you wearing a size 10, it's like, damn, you put your feet next to mine, them bitches is the same size. Them bitches, you know what I'm saying? So hell no. I don't know. All right, everybody, I'm gonna let y'all chime in.
No, it's too late.
I know I'm not tripping.
You the bird this shit now.
Hey, judge me all you want, but y'all know I ain't lying. Darryl, what you think then? Darryl?
Hey, you try to get out of it.
Yeah,
you see, Darryl trying to be quiet as shit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I love feet, right?
Okay.
So hell fuck no. Those got right. And if your feet, if me and you could wear the same size shoes, it ain't gonna work, baby. It ain't gonna work. I remember I had this chick I was kicking it with.
Scoot off in your shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to like, you know how like you gotta go get some shit out the car. You know what I mean? I need to be able to, if I put your shit on, I know like my feet gonna be hanging off them bitches. I don't need to put on your flip flops and know them bitches gonna fit me.
How the fuck we got we got his and her shoes?
Hey, yeah, Nike
and you can't tell
mixed up.
Mine or yours? Hell no.
Hey, it sounds kind of convenient, man. Y'all bugging.
No, fuck that.
Hey, I got a quick little topic though.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Switch it up a bit. Okay, coming out of high school, you think it's better to go to the G League, overseas, or the college before going to the NBA?
NBA?
I think that depends on like what you looking at as far as like you said go to the
which
G
one
League.
had
For me?
Bad. Go ahead.
Oh, go.
It just depends on
overseas and college.
Are you asking like which league is better, or are you just asking like if you
like
which
route you think is the better? You know what I'm saying? Like the best route.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The G League seems like the worst way to go, honestly.
I was literally about to say that.
Like currently, I
college
think maybe
the best way.
Yeah, at currently college. I mean, I think though, like at some point it's gonna switch, but shit, Gerald Green ain't looked all that. I mean, Jalen Green, dude who played for the Rockets, wasn't
Jalen Green?
Jalen Green. He looked good at the end of the season, but like starting off, as much as you would think like he should look good coming into the motherfucking season or whatever, he played with all these pros. He was a bum. You know what I'm saying? Like for the most part, I mean, he did good. He was a little injured, but like.
Which I think you just get better at coaching in college. Is that what the difference is?
Situation. Because I was about to say, if you want money, it's overseas. You're gonna get $1 million.
Right.
Off rip. But I think best over round is just college. Just because not only the coaching, the exposure, but also now they put where you can get paid for your likeness. So now, to me, that's why I feel like it's a no-brainer. And it's more upside than downside because now you're getting that TV exposure and all that. Because if you go overseas in G League, I haven't seen them games. So I don't know you. So as far as the fan base, like you come in based off just your coaches, the NBA scouts, saying like, hey, this person is good. But your jersey sales, like you're not getting that money as far as endorsement deals. That's why I think in college is just a better structure as far as not only coaching, but now you have a backing of a legit university to saying like, hey, we're going to put everything behind this person. That's when you see the advertisement. And now that you have that money for the likeness, like, I mean, people already signing deals like the coldest, even though He's in, I think, the football, but in college, he just sounded like a $1 million deal. Yeah, Mikey Williams.
Yeah, Mikey Williams got that Puma.
Mikey Williams had a Puma deal for like 2 years now. He driving a damn Lambo truck.
I was about to say,
in high school.
I think it's.
Because I guess if you go crazy, a lot of people done got drafted off the NCAA tournament.
Yeah. No, facts.
Or built their stock. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Kyrie played 11 games.
Right.
Yeah.
I would say it's not even like you got to play the whole season. If you really make it to the tournament, make a deep run, you good. So, college. I will go college
right now,
overseas, and then the G League.
Yeah,
currently, I think the G League they're gonna eventually like beef it up. Maybe I think just it'll end up like pretty much taking over like the overseas route. But I don't know if they'll ever fully take over the like college route. But maybe
I just feel like G League is pickup. I mean, Jimmy Fredette was averaging 32.
He was averaging like 50 overseas though.
The guy we just picked up for the Warriors, Mac McCullough or
McClung from
he was in the G League going crazy, averaging like 29 and things like that. Like, I mean, I don't know how competitive G League is. Like, I feel like overseas is more competitive than G League.
Right.
Yeah. I think it'll get there though, honestly.
Yeah.
They put enough money behind it.
No, facts.
Yeah, man. Hey man, look. What you say, Darryl?
If going to the minor league and get you the Stanley Cup, I say go for it.
Man, shut the fuck up. Hey, look, man, that man Nick Cannon.
I don't know about the goddamn sports.
This man Nick Cannon about to have his 10th kid, bro.
That nigga clowning.
I need y'all to understand. Nick Cannon is about to have his 10th kid by like his 6th or 7th different baby mama.
Generation C.
This like a Guinness World Record he trying to break now.
Damn near. But I mean, I ain't gonna look. So for instance, I was on Twitter having a whole back and forth with somebody I went to text you with. It's the homie or whatever. And we was talking about it or whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, I was making an excuse for him. But then he's having his 10th kid. And I was like, I don't know if I can continue to like make an excuse for this. But if y'all was to be Nick Cannon, because you gotta think about it, Nick Cannon is not just a normal celebrity. Mm-hmm. Nick Cannon is worth like, I think it says 200 million, but I want to say he worth probably like more than that. I want to say
I would say at least like five.
Yeah, I was about to say he probably that's literally the number. So we're talking about if you was worth $500 million, bros. Would y'all want to have that many kids? 1, 2, by as many different baby mamas? Would you want to have 10 kids by one, or would you like would the diversity in that make sense to y'all?
I got an even better question for you. Why are these women keep letting Nick Cannon get them pregnant?
I honestly think it's strategic. I honestly don't think this is not planned. I honestly think
it's definitely strategic.
And I think this is part of his plan. And most of the baby mamas he have, like the 10th one he just having is with this is the third by that same woman. So I think honestly it's strategic. And he did an interview saying that he does have a plan to stop in the future. So I do think there's going to be at least a couple more kids before he has a vasectomy. I would honestly say he'll have 20 kids before he has a vasectomy.
No, that boy needs to be neutered at this point.
No, I honestly think this is his
chop that boy balls off at this point.
I honestly think he's trying to set his kids up to like run the world in the sense as far as the entertainment. Maybe I'm not thinking bigger, but him like giving the game, and that's gonna be his biggest flex and saying like all my kids is great and they're well known.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of kids, boy.
No, I agree.
Kids, man.
I mean, I'm more like 10 with the same woman over 10 with 6 or 7 different people. That's just personally me.
Yeah.
But if I was to choose
to do that,
how you do that?
Yeah. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's probably even harder to find a wife being rich versus not.
Yeah.
You go with what you know.
I feel like
Nigga, right?
well, Darryl, if you had that type of bread, would you want to have that many kids with so many different people, or would you just want to do it like with one person?
My love goes bang, bang, bang. With my love.
You better run.
Real talk.
Silly as hell.
I feel like not as many kids not as many baby mamas as he's having. Cause I barely want to deal with the one that I got. So why would I want? Cause you can't sit here and I don't care how much money you got. Somebody is giving you hell. Okay. Still, I don't mind the kids. If I got the money, the more the merrier. Bring me my kids. Yeah. But a million different baby mamas too? Nah, they beefing. Nah, this mama don't.
What if they not beefing though? Cause I ain't gonna lie to you.
From what it sounds like,
it sounds like they all have a great they all seem like, cause I ain't really seen none of them come out and say nothing crazy about bro.
Nick might be on this wife shit then.
You say he might be who?
He might be on this sister wife shit then.
I mean, look,
that's
the thing. If you worth $500 million, if you tell a chick, I need you to have my baby, I'm gonna give you $1 million to have my baby, and I'm gonna make sure I will take care of my child. Not to mention you gonna have car service and all that. Does that make sense to you? If you, let's say like your supply of money is not necessarily like, you know what I'm saying, you like you don't go broke, but like you have a business that like continues to grow. Would you?
Yeah, you frivolous with those money.
I think I still wouldn't want a whole bunch of different baby mamas though.
What would be the number then? Like 1, 0? I mean, 100? How many?
Me personally, if I could, I would just have all my kids by one.
Same person.
Okay.
I think
it's a lot on the woman's body.
I think it's some woke stuff to be on though.
It's a lot on my here that do it. My girl, her mama, it's 13 of them.
She had all 13 by her mama?
Huh?
Her mama had all 13 of them?
Had all 13.
God damn.
Yeah,
never mind.
Yeah, I don't know if that's fun though, man. To just have them all by one. I want a little Asian baby. I want a little mixed baby. You know what I'm saying? West Coast baby.
Somebody said it, because goddamn.
I thought about that. Like, damn, I do want to, be all over, boy.
Hey, Regis, what you about to say?
No, I think Nick Cannon's on some woke shit.
You say you on some woke shit?
Yeah, because I was just saying some shit. Actually, I was saying some shit today, like on TikTok or whatever. And it was just saying, like, it's just kind of in a man's nature. Like, basically, society built this idea of just being like one person, whatever. I'm not about to get into that, but basically, it's saying that, like, no. If you look at it though, if a woman had, let's say a woman had 100 dudes that she wanted to sleep with, she can still only have one baby at a time unless she's having twins.
If she have 100 if she have 100 dudes she want to sleep with, she needs to go stargaze on that sideline. I don't know what the fuck she doing.
But look, so if a dude got 100 females that he want to fool with, he got 100 babies, bro. Simple as that. You got a whole army. Okay.
Oh my God.
I did see on TikTok
a
woman had 2 uterus, so
she can have 2 at a time.
So she said that, yes. She said although it wasn't healthy, the doctor said like only use one, but she was a sex worker, so she said she used one as a sex worker and one hold as for her boyfriend.
Put one on hold though.
God damn, she should be one of the extras.
I'm about to say.
I'll see you guys. She talked. She said so. like when she's having child, like for her husband, like she said, she only used the right hole. And she said the left one is smaller in diameter, but you can still get in there. Yes, she has 2 vaginas.
Oh.
I'm cool. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm sweet on that
I'm
one.
going to the right side tonight, baby.
I'm not going to neither side of that one. You can keep both of them. Not sound like that shit. Do not sound fun.
Hey, if it's 2 of them, one of them motherfuckers is not right. Watch what I'm
telling you. I was about to say, one of them motherfuckers dry as hell. You gonna slide in the wrong one on the wrong night. You gonna be like, God damn. This pussy mid as hell. I see why you keeping this away. This pussy over here getting cheated on like a motherfucker.
Hey, you can't go to the left side. I'm on my period over there.
And that's the thing. She does have 2 periods. That's what she said.
Man, what the hell?
Oh, hell no.
But if she in the moment, though, you can poke them, either one of them motherfuckers. She's not stopping you from poking either one of them.
Talk about
hell no.
You gonna slide in one, it's gonna be medium rare, the other one will be rare. I'm good. I'm good. I don't know what y'all talking about. Nah, yeah, that's some nasty shit right
That is
there.
crazy as hell. That was a wild.
The fact that she found out she had 2 and she decided to be a sex worker. That's some crazy ass work going on.
That's double trouble. She can charge double. She can charge double time for the motherfucker, man.
But no, she said she kept one for a boyfriend. The right was for the boyfriend. The left was for the.
Let's see, hell no. It's the same chick, so you still giving up that pussy. I don't know what you're talking about.
You saying this one for special occasions.
Oh, that's shit, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, so Joe Budden said Wayne. They was talking about like greatest of all time and all that, and Joe Budden said Wayne is not one of the. He said he's not the GOAT just off the strength of How to Love, the song How to Love. He said that song right there automatically disqualifies him from that conversation. What you think of that, Reedus?
Man, first of all, can I just be honest here? Like, why is Joe Budden being able to critique anybody? Man? He may pump it up. He doesn't get to critique nobody.
Pump it up.
Song was trash. Sorry. But
hey, Joe Budden can really rap though, rap. He can't, but I feel you, yeah.
Come on, man.
No, facts. I ain't gonna lie. Joe Budden can really spit.
Listen, go to any club in fuck the United States. Go to any club in the world. You will never hear Joe Budden, ever.
Hey, Drake just posted a video. He was out there, and where was he at? And he posted, and they were playing Pump It Up. No bullshit.
Where was this, bro?
It was like overseas.
Where?
I don't remember. It was overseas. But Drake did it.
Hey, was they dance battling too?
Damn near. Nah, on some real shit though. Drake, on like some personal, like just lyrically, Joe Budden can rap, but the thing is, he never was able to. He never could. Yeah, he can't make a song, and he could never outlive the fact that he made Pump It Up. So that was his problem. But yeah.
And also, it's just like, man, Lil Wayne got maybe a fucking library of 3,000 songs. So it's like, you gonna have a bad song on it.
How to Love is a badass song.
It's very terrible. I gotta
admit it. Hey, but it's some motherfuckers that like that song.
I like it.
If you like that song, I hate you.
I like it.
I ain't got no problem with it. And
that song's so ass, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Real shit.
Y'all about to piss me off in here.
Like, I don't know if y'all ever watched the video though, but the video got a meaning to it though.
That's it's deeper.
I don't give a shit what the video means.
He said it's deeper.
It had a meaning. It had a meaning. It means I don't need to listen to this shit.
This man made punk rock music.
No, that's not his worst song. Yeah. I tell you, his worst song is that E.T. Phone Home song. On the same
Hey, chill out. Hold on. No song on Carter 3 was trash. I'm sorry. No song on Carter 3 was trash.
Was E.T. Phone Home on Carter 3?
That song was straight.
That song was ass.
Bro, it was
That song was
2008.
ass.
It was 2008. Crank that.
I don't give a fuck if that shit was
Crank that
2002,
Soldier Boy came out 2008, like,
which was also ass.
and it also went diamond.
Yeah, but not How to
So,
Love. How to Love definitely.
How to
did
Love.
not-
Hold on now. How to Love did do numbers. Go ahead and check that because that did have a meaning. And also, do not condemn my nigga Wayne from How to Love.
I am condemning
If
your
you
boy.
go,
but
you said that J. Cole song was my first time or whatever the fuck the song's called.
That song cold.
Song is trash. Sorry.
So you saying that How to Love is better than Wet Dream?
Hold on.
Yes. Song is trash.
Ah, crazy.
Ryan, you talking about
Wet Dream?
And I ain't never did this before.
Trash.
Are you
Trash.
I ain't
serious?
never did
Trash.
this.
Hey,
trash.
Reed, I was there with you.
Trash.
Reed don't like J. Cole.
Trash.
That's so hard.
J. Cole got some hard shit, but that's not. I don't want to listen to that.
What J. Cole do?
But you want to listen to How to
press
Love?
the ejection.
I don't want to listen to either one of them, but if I had to pick, I'd rather listen to How to Love.
Yeah, you
What?
tweaking.
Oh yeah, you big tweaking, bro. Somebody press the ejection button.
Man, people be holding J. Cole to a standard as this nigga is just a rap god or something like
that. Nigga is a rap god, bro.
He up there. I mean,
no, sorry,
bro. That nigga is cold. Dude.
So sorry, he's not.
What?
He's up
He's
there.
not.
I'm telling you.
Off season.
I'm not saying he's not top tier.
That album that you're talking about specifically is better than Carter 3 if we go in there.
What?
Easily.
What's that?
Easily.
Forest Hill? Yup. Forest Hill. Yup.
Forest Hill.
Why? Because it went platinum without promotion? Is that why it's harder? I don't know.
No, they both got promoted heavily. It just Forest Hill did better.
Man, get out of here, bro.
The Carter 3 was ass. That
was different time frames, bro. You cannot even compare that, bro.
I was on my Wayne tip when Carter 3 came off, and I was like, "This shit is terrible."
You tripping?
Like, you had.
I think Carter 2 was the worst Carter. I mean,
Carter 3 was the worst Carter. Or no, it wasn't the worst of the first 3. Carter 4 was pretty bad too, though. I'm not even gonna lie. This is why Wayne is not a top 3 artist. I know y'all want to put him there, but he's not. Come on. Am I tripping? Y'all saying I'm tripping or something?
All right, man. I'll see you next time. We're gonna have to talk about that's gonna be my topic. We gotta go through some of these Wayne mixtapes.
The worst J. Cole song I ever heard was that first one he came out with. That who that? That shit was
bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Bitch, I got that flame.
That shit was bad. That shit was bad.
What?
That shit was bad.
What the fuck is this shit?
Hey, but that's when he signed with Jay-Z. Jay-Z made him put that out. So we need to talk to Jay-Z about that one.
He definitely redeemed himself.
Yeah.
Hey,
man.
before we get out of here, who's y'all top 3 artists, real quick?
All time.
Just
all time or currently?
All time.
Shit, that's hard. Goddamn.
Just give I don't want to say it like that, just because too many artists to put in a box.
If we saying personally, all right. Look, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna throw out the normal. So I'm for me. Tupac, Biggie, and all them. I'm not using them because they Tupac died in '96. I was 6 years old, so I'm not using Tupac and Biggie. But Jay-Z.
All right, let's just make it all around like that then. Like that's the question for everybody. Like don't use them.
If you like them, go for it. But for me, no, absolutely the fuck not. But for me, Jay-Z, all time greatest to me. Then after that. Shit, goddamn. I mean, shit. We were just talking about. I'm not saying he's a number 2, but like Cole is like. Well, no.
Hey, give me
Kendrick. Kendrick is my second all time.
Give me 4. Give me your Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore.
Damn,
give me that.
God, man, don't do that.
Just give me that, because 3 is too hard. 3 is too hard. Just give me 4.
I'm not going first, man. Y'all go first, man.
Fuck it. On my top 4, I gotta go.
This personal though. This who you.
On my top 4, I gotta go Kendrick Lamar. I gotta go Jay-Z. I gotta go Lil Wayne, and then I gotta go down something. I gotta fuck with Gucci Mane. Sorry, that was my round.
Gucci Mane.
Yes, sir.
Gucci Mane not even above Jesus.
Somebody press the ejection button, please.
Hey, 2004 to 2008.
That
was a crazy
bubblegum
time.
rapping ass
I feel
motherfucker.
like I'm Gucci. Hey, no, I ain't gonna disrespect Gucci though, because when I was in college, like that was, you know what I'm saying.
We used to
I
Go
praise
always,
ham on Gucci. Go ham on him.
We used to go
I ain't
crazy.
like Gucci until he got out of jail.
Yeah, same.
Which
same.
time?
That last time. When they thought they cloned him.
They did.
Talk about when they cloned him.
Yeah, that time.
Gucci man.
Personally,
all
right. Personally, I'm gonna do this. All right, Jay-Z, Jeezy, and then fucking goddamn, Kendrick, Jay-Z,
One more.
Jeezy,
That's 3.
Kendrick. And then okay, 4. Oh, I get 4.
Yeah.
J. Cole, that's my 4.
Man,
Easy.
what the fuck, man?
Fuck
Name me
you.
your- Name me 5. Name me
It's
5.
mine.
Name me 3 fucking J. Cole songs is just cold. I need to look them up.
I can just
Maybe I
name the
missed
whole Forest Hill.
Oh my God.
What's the name?
Pride
I
is
mean,
the
I personally like For Your Eyes Only, and a lot of
Oh,
people don't like that.
it. Just text it in the
Love
group,
Yours.
man. I'll listen to it.
For Your Eyes Only. Pride is the devil.
Just name yours, Darryl. Just name yours. What's your who your top 4 ever?
I'm gonna give you my top 4. Fuck what y'all feel. I'm going with Kendrick,
Okay.
Cole, Meek. I fuck with Meek heavy. I don't care what nobody say. And I throw Jay-Z
I know
in.
Regis over there.
Squeak
He
Millie.
over there mad.
I knew Regis over there.
Squeak Millie.
He over there upset. He's over there upset.
Yeah.
Nah, but dreams and nightmares, I give you that. But outside of that, I'm good.
But it's a personal force, so you know.
True.
I'm about to drop all the J. Cole songs from that For Your Eyes Only. But go ahead. Who up next, man? We can't hear you, Nixon. We can't hear you, Venom.
So y'all can hear Friday Night Lights was terrible too.
I would say Lil Wayne. Although I'm not the biggest Jay-Z fan, I'll throw Jay-Z up there. Drake, and then Kendrick and Cole, like as a 4A and 4B.
Who's 4A? Who's 4B?
I'm putting personally me.
Cole.
I'm put Kendrick then Cole.
Okay. You said Kendrick then Cole.
Yeah.
Okay. I can feel that. All right, who next?
Easy.
You hear this bullshit ass.
We already know. Nah, but for real though, man, I fuck with the young niggas too, man. But
Oh no, sir.
but but I can't put them in that top, man, because you know, coming up in high school, bro, that Jeezy changed the life, bro. Like, and I ain't even saying like getting in the streets. It just made you want to get money in a legal way, illegal. It just made you want.
I remember when I first came. I had came from home. I went to Detroit for the summer, and I came home. And that nigga right, he was like, "Man, you listen to that dude Jeezy?" I was like, "I heard it a little bit of it," and then we played that shit literally for the next 2 years.
I swear to God, bro. So that nigga gotta be in there. Ho gotta be in there. And I'm gonna go with Wayne, because Wayne, man, them Carters, bro, dedication too.
Out of love.
And then last, I know y'all ain't gonna fuck with this one, but Jadakiss, man.
Oh no!
Hold on, whoa! I take that back. You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. I actually fuck. I mean, but Jadakiss one of my personal favorites. That's why I didn't say him because I was saying like. I always be including like, you know, the number 1 hits and all that. He don't have a whole bunch of those. But like, yeah, personally, if I was saying one of my personal, he's definitely top 3.
Kiss is nice. He just not to me not on top.
Murdered Dipset on that verse.
Yeah, the way he did Dipset was just insane, but that was different.
30.
But yeah, who else didn't go? Did anybody else go?
No, everybody.
Okay.
Hey, Pac or Biggie, real quick. Pac or Biggie?
Biggie.
Pac.
I go Pac.
Yeah, man. But I mean, I like them both. But if I'm talking about what I want to listen to, like if I'm driving, I would prefer to listen to a Pac song. Than
I'm about to say.
Biggie had a lot of little pockets where he was saying some like little like halfway weird shit.
He
And I
did.
just
I was
can't
just
He
even
like,
did.
get with
But
that.
dog said some shit one time and fucked me all the way up. But
Not,
Oh.
I'm about to say,
I already know
keep,
what song you
Yeah,
talking
we
tune,
gotta
about.
tune in a
say-
little bit more. You're gonna find some more. He said a lot of shit that
yeah,
I was
he
just
did.
like,
He
I'm
did.
not
But
sure.
Tupac, if you listen to Tupac's albums, man, and with all those songs, all right, all them songs is not hitters like that. If you listen
No,
to
I agree. I agree.
because like I mean, yeah, you got your like, core maybe 20 Tupac songs is just straight out hits, but like if you listen to Tupac Live Now or whatever the double disc was, I can't remember whatever. The shit is just way too many songs on there, and all of them are not hitters like that. Shit is just a terrible listen if you're trying to like ride. But Biggie was more lyrical. I just think Tupac was more like
I feel like his songs had a little
revolutionary.
bit more like revolution and a little bit more like it had a little bit more feeling to it at times, but that's just me.
I think
But yeah,
it was just them two people. Like they was just two different type of people, and I hate like when you try to like compare shit that's not the same. Like they ain't make the same type of music, so you really can't compare it.
true. Hey, where we at timeline, time wise, Josh?
About an hour 15, hour 20.
Oh damn. Oh, okay. Well, we ain't gonna hop into the next conversation then.
Save
Well,
it.
yeah. Look, man, y'all got anything we gonna y'all need to plug before we close out?
Follow my Instagram and my Twitter at the real Young Reed.
Yes, sir. Look, man, follow me on Instagram. I lucky need to sync my shit, but the same thing. Instagram at D_Braxton. D_BRAXTON. My Twitter is Dusty Delegato.
Facts.
DUSTY Della DLAGHETTO Delegato. Follow me. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? I just be talking my shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I be arguing with people because Twitter is it's a space for that. But if I'm arguing with you, just know it's all love. If I don't even respond, just know you saying some bullshit. But yeah, that's all I got, man. If anybody else got anything y'all want to post, say it before we call it.
Also, when you on fucking YouTube, look up Young Reed. It's a lot of shit on there.
Yes,
I'm not
sir.
gonna go into it, but also follow this channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. All the buttons and shit is down there. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Maybe my guy Venom will plug it in there, but hey,
yes, sir.
that's it.
Yes, sir. We in here.
Facts.
But just understand we definitely gonna spam you. So fuck with it.
Sure.
All right, bet we done.
But